So today let's look at why Jiu Jitsu can be a good idea for people who aren't really interested in fighting and aren't really interested in competing. We'll look at it from a perspective of people who want really highly effective fitness results. Now, when you're looking at any action, any activity from a fitness enhancing perspective, what you want to focus on is what results does it give me for the amount of time that I put in? Is it sustainable? Will I do it long term? So, what results does it give you? For Jiu Jitsu, it's really the definition of dynamic and functional fitness. Those are big catchphrases in the fitness community because there's more and more awareness that just having muscle mass doesn't mean you're powerful. Powerful is your delivered effect, right? So that's functional fitness. Fitness that I can actually apply to something. And dynamic is important because that means always changing, right? So if the demands I put on my body are very specialized, then I'll develop a very specialized strength. And if what I need to do is outside of that special zone, then my body's going to fail. When I have dynamic strength, it's strength that can be applied on a wide range of angles where basically I'm strong at anything that might come up. So that's obviously why dynamic strength is a better result to work for. What Jiu Jitsu does is it's resistance training. You're working against your weight and your partner's body weight as well, because you're wrestling. You're going for pins, controls, joint locks, choke holds. And this is what tends to back people off. One, the proximity, and two, the fear of injury. So proximity, that just takes a little bit of time to get used to. If you haven't ever wrestled before, just relax. It's really not that big a deal, but just kind of own up to the fact that it's a new experience. You've never really been in that proximity, and just realize that, because if you're just trying to shut it out or ignore it, then it's just going to become more and more of an issue for you. Just relax and make sure that you find a good community of people to work with, and that's also going to take care of the fear of injury issue. Because if you've got a good community of people that you're doing jiu-jitsu with, everybody's looking out for each other. They're not trying to hurt each other. If you get the feeling from the place that you're thinking about training at that they're not looking out for each other and somebody might actually try to hurt someone else who trains there, get out of there. It's not a place to train. If you have even an inkling of that, just get out. It's not good. So we've covered that. Find a good community, and it'll take care of both the novelty, it being a new and strange thing, and then also eliminate any need for fear. So the movements when you're working for these pins, these holds, these escapes, they're always on different angles. It'll never ever be the same movement. You'll never have the same workout. It's not like you get on the treadmill, you turn it up to 5 or whatever, and you plod away for your hour. It's always going to change, and therefore your body has to be incredibly adaptable. And that is the epitome of dynamic and functional fitness, where no matter what the demands, maybe you're exhausted, maybe you are beyond exhausted, but a demand is placed on you at that moment, and you can actually rise to the challenge. That is what you feel after you train in Jiu Jitsu for fitness. Now, another factor with this is the sustainability of the workout. So if you've got plenty of time, walking is a phenomenal way to stay healthy. If you can go on a long hike every day, it's a natural movement for the body. It keeps you pretty healthy, and that's great. The Jiu-Jitsu compresses the density of your workout, so you can get the load that you need on your body in a much shorter period of time, right? So maybe I'd need to walk for 10 or 20 hours a week in order to stay healthy. Whereas with the Jiu Jitsu, I can get the demands that I need to place on my body within the space of 2 or 3 or 4 hours. And for most people at first it's just going to be 2. You want to give yourself time to adapt. And then the long-term sustainability of any fitness routine. When you're thinking about jiu-jitsu and fitness, what you're actually looking at is the jiu-jitsu fitness lifestyle. So a lot of times people think about getting fit, like an event. I'm going to get in shape for summer or something like that. And it's a transient thing, something that's there and then gone at some point, maybe in a year, maybe in their 40s, maybe in their 50s. Eventually their fitness is gone. When you think about it in terms of martial arts, you're thinking about a lifestyle, something that you can maintain for your entire life, that will maintain your strength for your entire life. That is the goal. None of